Welcome back to the last hour of the Artie Lange Show here on a Tuesday, September 10th, which has just become September 11th. And we all know what that means. Our prayers and thoughts out to everyone of that affected, which to all of us as Americans. Brent Stover here. He was in China recently. Mm-hmm. How long were you in China?
4 days.
Now, what is Chinese ass like these days? Did you go to the Great Wall and just, like, throw it out there? Just like, look, American, tall, Caucasian, successful, on TV, good-looking, ka-ching.
I did. All of that. Every bit of that. And then I dropped your name, and it was game over.
Oh, yeah. How'd it go? Now, honestly, did you get laid in China?
No, I have a girlfriend. I'm with Emily and I. Yeah, everything's back
I'm
on track.
sorry. I thought you were single.
Right. No, that's all right.
Okay.
Last time I was on, we were. I should have said.
You got back with Emily.
Yeah, in fact, I was hoping to get her to get in here next week. We might stop by next week.
Was she in China with you?
No, she didn't get to go.
So once again, I ask, did you get laid?
Yeah. So right.
I'm kidding.
You're not married.
I'm kidding.
No, but it was.
She's very sweet. And listen, you'd be wrong to cheat on her. You don't want to blow that. She's beautiful and very sweet. Well, that's good. She gonna come by next week or something?
Yeah, I think we might stop by. So Monday or Tuesday night, if you'll have us, we might stop in, watch some live stuff.
Let's keep it all business then. Baseball. But no, honestly, baseball, some great division races going on. The Yanks are in a playoff situation, a wild card situation. Realistically, Yanks, I mean, they're imploding a bit now. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Here's my take on baseball right now is the Kansas City Royals, the team I've been rooting for my entire life. And you wouldn't know this being in New York. And I don't know who was your team growing up?
Not baseball.
He sucks at baseball. As a pro athlete who sucks at baseball. You didn't know if he was lefty or righty.
Dude, I didn't even play Little League because I was that bad.
That's tough.
I can't play baseball.
I mean, when we say bad, we're
hit a
like
ball.
Really bad.
Right.
Really bad.
Like, it looks like, how on earth could this guy have... And same Trevor Price, so you really good D lineman.
I
remember
went to
with
Michigan
the
with them.
Yeah,
we were the same year. We came in the same year.
Like, did you ever see a little boy who got hit by lightning when he was 6?
Right.
And out of the goodness of your heart, you let him play in Little League?
Right.
He's that
That's
kid
how he looked. That's how Trevor looked, too. We were all just floored. We were playing
I strike
wiffle
out
ball.
in slow pitch softball.
Yeah, like, it's so hard to wrap my arms around that.
No, man, he's such a good athlete.
Never
And
played.
really one other sport. We don't know about any of that. I mean, football, you played well, right? We don't know about
I hit people,
I doubt you're
not
a good, I
balls.
doubt you're a good basketball player.
I'm okay. I played in high school. Listen, I'm
Doubt
better
it.
at every sport than I am at baseball.
Well,
That's amazing.
But so what about the
So
Kansas
the
City
Royals are in the mix. They're like 3 out of the wild card right now.
They're playing good ball.
Just took 2 or 3 from first place Detroit. I mean, the Kansas City Royals are in the mix. That's the story. And right now out of the National League, I think the Dodgers are going to make the World Series. And I know I'm not coming, I'm not on a limb on that, but man, I mean, that team since about 3 weeks before the All-Star break has been the best team in baseball, hands down.
And do you think the Heat are going to be good next year in basketball as well? Or?
The Royals are.
Hey, I went with the Royals, Artie. All right, so it's one team.
They're
Look,
one
that's
behind.
ballsy.
They're
That's
one
ballsy,
behind the
the Royals.
Yankees.
And
They're
listen,
one behind the Yankees
I
for the
agree.
wild
And
card.
listen, and in that market, no money, God bless them. I think it's good for baseball.
But the best story is the Pittsburgh Pirates. And again, I'm not uncovering anything.
Again, any small market like that,
Haven't
I
they
love
just
the
lost
city.
3 in a row? Or
I love
4
the
in a
city
row?
of
They're
Pittsburgh.
sliding right now.
They're sliding.
No, every team goes through that. Baseball's a long season.
But they're at the very least going to play in the wild card game, right? Because no one else is close. It's going to be Cincinnati, St. Louis, Pittsburgh. 2 of those 3 are going to play in the wild card. The other one is going to win the division.
The great people of Pittsburgh, and I've been playing the funny bone there for a long time. The great people of Pittsburgh are going to have some October baseball, and they deserve it. And it should be like that. Roberto Clemente, Willie Stargell days. Remember, we are family. But share your thoughts.
They were champ. I love the Pirates and I love the Mets growing up.
Now, Mike, of course, it's a long baseball season. How many games are in a Major League Baseball season?
Oh God, they used to play a lot less. It was 6 months of baseball. No, even more now. They start in March. I think.
We all know there's 20 games in an NFL season.
Well,
How many are in a baseball season?
No, it's 20. Yeah.
Well, no, the 1 year.
The 1 year
Joe
played
Namath
29.
expanded it to 29 somehow.
Yeah, they gave him some extra dough.
But how many games are in a Major League Baseball season?
Oh God,
This is our side set.
I'm gonna guess.
Well, I mean, listen, you're our side set sports expert.
So wait, you didn't guess on the football?
I would say 60.
60 games. So what do you think? 60 games are in the Major League Baseball season. Now what? Okay, this is our side set here on our sports network. What do you think is the best record ever in the history of Major League Baseball?
Well, I'm.
The 27 Yankees had an amazing. Like, what do you think they were?
I don't know.
60-game season.
I wasn't alive then.
No, but let me take a guess. In a 60-game season, what do you think would be a great year?
I don't know if they.
I do know you weren't alive then, by the way. None of us.
Neither
were.
was Artie. Really.
None of us were in fact alive in
None of us were here yet.
1927.
I don't know what. That's just not. Let me regroup a second.
Okay. One.
Let's see. No, 60.
1001. And Mike,
1001.
what is your guess?
Okay, 40 out of 60, I would say would be good.
So what would their record be then?
It'd be
So 40 and 50.
No, wait, let them guess. 40 out of 60. What would their
that'll
record
be
be?
20 and 60.
Of course, 20 and 60. So your guess for the
I'm not good at math, though.
No, I know you're not. No, but I'm not good at it either. But that's a great guess. So your guess for the best Major League Baseball season in a 60-game season would be for the 27 Yankees. You believe they were 20 and 60.
They were probably even better than that. They were awesome.
Even
Well, how much better can you be than them?
So,
Well, they had, Babe Ruth. They had all awesome
Right.
guys.
so what do you think then?
What do you think then?
End all be all.
They're untouchable.
So let's put that.
So instead of 20, it would be what in 60?
Maybe 40 out of 60 then.
So what would the record be?
That would be 60 and 40.
60 and 40.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
That's right. No, I think that's right.
I'm lost here.
Okay, so 60 and 40 is your guess.
Yes.
As the Artie Lange show side said. Brent, what do you think about that?
they're running Carissa Thompson, Donovan McNabb, Andy Roddick out there.
Mike is in fact Mike is our Carissa Thompson.
You don't know
Yes.
what's that.
Yeah.
We need him in some tight pants and a blouse.
Did you hear Mike? Did you hear Mike lose it on a caller? Listen to this.
Oh, no. I didn't. Well, I just did. Dan, she don't know me from Adam.
Calm down. Okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Just call.
She
Don't
should.
get upset.
No, she's a. Well, that's what she is, though, Dan. I'm not saying sorry. That's what that whore is. I'm not apologizing, Dan. I'm not. Some very more time told me I'm not apologizing. See?
All right, it's okay. It's okay, Mike. Take a deep breath. Calm down. Okay?
No,
I know you're. It's not. Just calm down.
some drugged up whore. that mother's. I'm not apologizing. That skank. Pile of shit.
I know.
Well, you
No, she's a
skank pilot. Drugged up poor skank pilot.
No, I mean, she don't know me. Who the she don't know me from Adam. No, she don't. She don't know about me. She don't know me. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just like, I'm tired of people judging me that don't know me.
Wow.
Wow, that is intense.
Wow. What
That's
was the deal?
intense.
That wasn't on air. That was after the show. Actually.
That was after the show. Yeah, Mike would never do that on air. On air, he says this. On air, he says this.
I'm getting tired of these little jerks in it, and I'm tired of crapping all over the place and picking up pee all day, and it's annoying me.
Bend this.
I know how Hollywood loves when you're in a meeting. Oh, what's it like? Oh no, it's not like my mother. Whatever. I know. That double talk is over there, right?
That's improv. No, that's excellent. I mean, that's improv.
I was like scat.
That's actually Chinese. But what is it? So what is the biggest race in baseball? What is the closest race? What's the most
I
exciting
think
race?
Oakland and Texas in the AL West is good. The NL Central is good. The only thing is,
Oakland is always there.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I know that's why like Kansas City has no excuse to go like 25 years without being in the mix because Oakland always finds a way.
Right.
Maybe Billy Beane really is a genius.
I
Maybe
think he
Moneyball really is.
I guess.
I don't know.
I guess he is.
He
you
is.
know, I mean, but he's got to get that ring on his finger, man.
Right.
He's got it. That's the
Well,
problem.
you know what? He could have had it. That's the thing. He could have had he left, but he has that loyalty that kept him there,
You think
dealing
the same
with
would
the
have happened
same
in
problems
Boston?
every year.
The same thing would have happened in Boston that Theo got if he went there. Because he had offers to go. We all know he had the offer to go to Boston.
Yeah.
12 mil a year or something like that. And he said, no, I want to stay in Oakland.
And that's amazing. I think
I want to stay in Oakland with Jonah Hill.
I mean, have you been to that facility too? In
Where?
Oakland? Jeez, we played there.
Oh.
You know, it's not
nice.
It's not optimal.
Are they due? Not for baseball, especially. They're due.
Not to play on the dirt for football
look,
either.
The A's have a really storied history. They have a great history with their teams in the 70s, the late 80s, you know, the Bash Bros.
Yeah.
They're always good. That's a market that's going to support them. They deserve their version of PNC Park or something, you know?
Absolutely.
Don't you think so?
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
I'd like to see that.
Right now, the crowds are terrible, and the sewage issue was the big thing earlier this season.
Sewage?
Yeah, sewage was seeping
Every time
through.
you watch something in Northern California, it looks beautiful. So
I know,
the
except
sun
for that
sun
one.
is exceptional. Now you bring up sewerage.
They're trying to move the A's to San Jose, but it got blocked.
What are you saying
Somehow.
about sewage? Like there's raw sewage?
Yeah, like coming into the locker rooms. So, like, the teams had to share a locker room for a series earlier this year. I mean, it's a joke. I mean, Major League Baseball. Think about that. But they can't, they can't
the
face
show. The show.
the show.
Well, the A's have also notoriously been cheap since the Charlie Finley days.
I know. That's why Moneyball, I mean, they still are cheap. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and every year they do it with a bunch of guys you've never heard of. Now, they went
Notoriously.
out and spent a lot of money on Cespedes. And that was a gamble. You don't know sometimes how these guys, these Latino ball players, that you have to pay a fee to get them in and then pay the contract. And Cespedes has been.
Cespedes, what about John Katsimatidis?
Yeah, I saw him
coming
last
up-
He
night.
came in second.
I saw him
He
last
did.
night. Go ahead.
Wiener
yeah.
lost, and so did Spitzer.
Yeah, it's
Wiener and
tough.
Spitzer lost, so Spitzer will not be your comptroller. Well, Spitzer, I don't know. So, what do you think politically is in the future for a guy like Elliot Spitzer? It's clear that he has so many enemies that he made. He was nasty when he was in that top cop job, man. So he made a lot of enemies. Every paper went against him. Every major news source went against Wiener, and when I went against Spitzer. And when he comes out. Every time there's an election, when he comes out, they put that whore's face all over the paper again. What's her face? I can't remember. Ashley Dupree. Every time he tries to run, there's a picture of him in boxer shorts all over the New York Post with little hearts on them, and the picture of Ashley Dupree's latest career move with her singing.
Wow. That's awesome.
Anyway,
When you
Wow.
were sick that one day, Jim Norton was in here, and every one of these women that's associated with a political person, he knew. She's a very good friend of mine. I don't want to say anything. She's a very good friend of mine. I don't want to say anything. She's a very good friend.
Norton runs in those circles. So what's next, Brent? Where are you off to next? What are you doing?
Going to Dallas tomorrow to AT&T Stadium.
You're
Jerry
doing a
Jones'
lot of traveling.
Palace.
A
Yeah.
lot of traveling.
I've got a huge game. You want to put money down on this, Artie?
What is it?
West Texas A&M against Chadron State, Division II game of the week on CBS Sports
Chadron
Network.
State, man.
Out of Nebraska.
Chadron State, I would take that. That's
Who
when you know
went
you have a
to-
gambling problem, when you're looking for a Chadron State
Exactly.
Shadron State is
Don Beebe and Danny Woodhead.
Danny Woodhead. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're
Nebraska,
producing-
right? It's a
Yeah,
small school in
Chadron and
Nebraska.
Nebraska. This is really fun. Every Thursday night, and I mean that. It's fun. I mean, it's like the biggest game at that level in the country.
They're
So,
producing NFL guys, Woodhead.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, listen to this. I've said this before. This football season, DraftKings.com could be crowning you a fantasy football millionaire. And speaking of fun, listen, the winner of DraftKings Millionaire Grand Final will be winning $1 million. Okay? $1 million. The true story, a guy won $100,000 his very first time. $100,000 day one. DraftKings makes watching football way more fun and exciting because you stay in the football action every week. You can win serious cash every week. John, you disappointed week one?
I was disappointed.
What happened now?
But you know what? I was emboldened. I took heart in the fact that it said like the top couple thousand places
Right.
received money. Of course, I wasn't in the top couple thousand.
You
places.
weren't even in the top couple thousand? You're a former NFL
I
player.
had terrible advice from Shane, and I took it. I don't know
you-
why I
wait,
took
you
it.
played in the National
I never
Football
would take
League.
it again.
You
Wow.
play in the National Football
I know.
League, and you're getting
Listen,
you're getting
I-
advice from Shane.
Don't ask me why. I'll never do it again. Never again.
That's
And you
amazing.
And this week I
and
will
you
win.
shouldn't do it
This
again.
week I don't know why. I don't know why.
You know,
but
you remind me of
this
John
week I'll do it right.
Katsimatidis.
I know.
And
I
I
saw
wish
him
he
last
won.
night. Mike Bichetti and John Katsimatidis could be siblings.
I wish he won because I love saying John Katsimatidis, and I'll continue to say it. Right now, my listeners get free entry into the Millionaire Grand Final. Enter Artie, A-R-T-I-E, at DraftKings.com for your free shot to be crowned a fantasy football millionaire. But you got to enter ARTIE today at DraftKings.com for details and your free entry. Free entry. Visit DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com. Listen, Brent, you're welcome anytime, brother. I love you, and good luck in Dallas. I'm putting a dime on Shadron State.
Perfect. Good idea. You going to Shadron too there, John?
I don't know. I know nothing about them.
It's number 3 against number 18. Big
Oh,
matchup
really?
in D2.
Boschetti,
Check it out Thursday
Boschetti,
night.
quick side set. What do you feel about Shadron State?
I'm going to go with Brent. He's an expert with this, so let's throw some dough down.
Okay. How much you want down on Shadron?
I don't know. Something reasonable.
How many games are in a college football season?
A lot less than the pros.
Just throw it out.
I don't know, 15.
15 games, of course. Well, that's accurate.
I was actually
All right, listen.
pretty close.
Come back
Not
next week,
far.
all right?
You got it.
All right, and we'll be back after these words with Mandy Stadmiller. I love her. Coming back.